Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Podcast English. I am so happy you are here today. My name is Layla. I am your host for today's lesson. How are you doing today, Adam?
Hello, Layla. I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. And hello to all our amazing listeners. Wherever you are in the world, we are glad you joined us. My name is Adam, and I am ready to learn something new.
That is great to hear, Adam. Today, we have a very special topic. We are going to talk about a technique that will change the way you hear English. It is a secret for many successful learners. We call it intensive listening.
Intensive listening. Wow. That sounds powerful. You know, Layla, many students tell me that they listen to English every day. They listen to music, they watch movies, but they still feel they do not understand native speakers. Is intensive listening different from that?
Yes, Adam, it is very different. Most people do extensive listening. That means they listen to many things for a long time just for fun. But intensive listening is like a laboratory. You take a very small piece of audio and you study every single second of it. You do not move to the next sentence until you are 100% sure of what you heard.
I see. So instead of listening to a whole movie, we might listen to only 1 minute?
Exactly. Or even only 30 seconds. The goal is quality, not quantity. We want to train the brain to recognize sounds that it usually misses.
That sounds like exactly what our listeners need. But before we explain the steps, I want to ask our friends a favor. If you are finding this lesson helpful so far, please take 1 second to click the subscribe button. It really helps us to keep making these lessons for you.
Yes, please. And click the like button too. When you like the video, YouTube shows it to more people who want to learn English. We want to help as many people as possible. And please, stay with us until the end of the video because we have a special gift for those who want to practice.
Thank you, everyone. Now, Layla, let us get into the details. How do we actually do intensive listening? What is step number 1?
Step number 1 is the selection. You must choose the right audio. It should not be too easy, and it should not be too hard. If you understand everything, you are not learning. If you understand nothing, you will get frustrated. Look for something where you understand about 60 to 70%.
And where can they find this material, Layla?
There are many places. You can use a short clip from a podcast like ours. You can use a YouTube video for learners. Or you can use a short news report. The most important thing is that you must have the script or the transcripts. You need the text to check your work later.
That is a very important point. Without the text, you will never know if you were right or wrong. Okay, so we have our 30-second audio, and we have the text hidden. What is step 2?
Step 2 is the global listen. Just listen to the whole clip 1 or 2 times. Do not try to catch every word yet. Just try to understand the situation. Who is speaking? Where are they? What is the main idea? This prepares your brain for the details.
It is like looking at a map before you start driving.
Exactly. Now, step 3 is the most important part. We call it the transcription. You play the audio again, but this time you play only 5 seconds. Then you stop. Then you write down exactly what you heard. Every A, every the, every small sound.
What if I only heard 3 words, but the person said 7 words?
That is the magic of it, Adam. If you missed words, you play those 5 seconds again, and again, and again. Do not look at the script yet. Try to force your ears to find the missing words. This is how you build ear muscles.
I love that term, ear muscles. It really feels like a workout. Sometimes I hear a sound, but I do not know the word. What should I do?
Just write the sound you hear, even if it is not a word. This helps you see where your hearing is weak.
Okay, so I have my notebook. I have tried my best. I have many gaps in my sentences. What is step 4?
Step 4 is the reveal. Now, you can open the script, take a red pen, look at the text, and compare it to what you wrote. This is the most important moment of learning. You will see a word like of or had, and you will say, "Oh, he said that word, but I did not hear it."
Why does that happen, Layla? Why do we miss small words, even when we know them?
That is a great question, Adam. It happens because of connected speech. In English, we do not say every word separately. We push words together. For example, we don't always say, "What do you do?" slow and clear. We say, "What do you do?" It sounds like one big word. Intensive listening helps you break that big word into small pieces.
What do you do? Yes, that sounds very fast. But when I see it on paper, it is easy. So step 4 helps me see the bridge between the sound and the spelling.
Exactly. Now we go to step 5, the analysis. Look at the words you missed. Why did you miss them? Was it a new vocabulary word? Or was it a sound that was hidden? Spend time repeating those specific 5 seconds while looking at the text. Match the sound to your eyes.
This sounds very deep. It is much better than just listening to a whole hour and forgetting everything.
I agree. And the final step, step 6, is the clear listen. Put away the script. Close your eyes. Listen to the audio one last time. You will feel something amazing. The audio that was noise before is now perfectly clear. You can hear every word like it is your own language.
That is a wonderful feeling. It is like a light turning on in a dark room.
It truly is. Now, Adam, many people ask, how often should I do this? What do you think?
Well, from my experience, it is better to do a little bit every day. Maybe 15 minutes of intensive listening is enough. It is very tiring for the brain because you are concentrating so hard. If you do it for 1 hour, you will get a headache.
You are right. Your brain needs rest. 15 minutes a day will give you huge results after only 1 month.
I have another tip for our listeners. Use good headphones. Do not use your phone's speaker. You need to hear the breath and the small T and D sounds at the end of words. Headphones make a big difference.
That is a very practical tip, Adam. Also, do not be sad if you miss many words in the beginning. Even advanced learners struggle with this. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to get better than you were yesterday.
That is a beautiful way to think about it. Every mistake is a lesson. Every missed word is a new sound you are learning to hear.
Exactly. So, to our friends watching, we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried this before? Or did you just listen to English while doing other things? Write a comment below. We want to see who is going to start the 15-minute challenge today.
Yes, write "I am ready" in the comments if you are going to try intensive listening tomorrow. We will reply to as many comments as we can.
Before we go, let us remind you one more time. Learning English is a journey. Some days it is easy. Some days it is hard. But if you stay with us, we will walk this path together.
Thank you, Layla, for this wonderful lesson. I learned a lot today, and I am sure our listeners did too.
You are very welcome, Adam. And thank you to everyone for your time and your attention. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone who needs help with their listening.
We love having you in our community. Keep practicing, keep listening, and we will see you in the next episode of Podcast English.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Happy learning.